Guys, this is the most exciting news we've had in so long. Fnaf, yes, that Fnaf, the one that we've all known and loved and tolerated for so long, is now getting a Netflix show. It was announced with this little screenshot of what the show is going to look like in Netflix's very catalog. It'll be available to residents of the Philippines, nowhere else, sadly. Not sure why they chose those countries, but whatever. And it's going to be an adaptation of the Fazbear Frights book series. I'm lying. Here, let me explain. I promise this was not a waste of your time. Let me explain what I'm talking about here. So, this picture is not real, okay? Let's just get that out of the way. This picture was created by Reddit user... Actually, I forget. I'll put it on screen. Right there. That's it. Right there. Right there. I'm sorry to disappoint. I was really disappointed when I found out it was fake as well. So why am I bringing this up? I promise I have a pretty good reason. At least I hope it is, anyway. There's two reasons I'm making this video. The first is this. If there's one thing that I've learned in the many, many years that I've spent on the internet, and in the FNAF community in general, it's that you can be lied to very, very easily. All it takes is a faked image, and you can be convinced of more than you probably thought you could. Now, I won't go into specifics, but I've been the butt of a joke in quite a few scenarios in this respect. So why am I doing the exact same thing? Why am I lying as well? Well, because to destroy the enemy, sometimes you have to become the enemy, okay? See, the internet, as I mentioned, is full of crazy people. Some of them don't know that they're spreading lies. Some people think that what they're saying is true just as much as you do. And some people just want to be trolls and want to, spread the confusion like I just did. But I'm afraid I must apologize for, lying to you all. Maybe there was a better way to do this, but you have to admit, this way is certainly more fun. But again, the reason I'm making this video is not just to be an irritable little troll. That's only part of it. The main reason that I'm making this video is to show you guys, again, how easy it is to be fed misinformation. It happens all the time, whether it's in the real news, whether it's in news about your favorite video game series, even just in word on the streets. And so one thing that I've learned, especially, recently, in 2020, which is definitely a year of just so much confusion, is that it's so important to know what's going on and to be prepared. Facts, boy! And I realize that some people don't exactly want to take the time to, over-research everything they hear online to make sure that they're not being lied to, and I get that. And I'm not saying you should about everything, but if something sounds a little fishy, or a little too good to be true, it probably is. And sure, today maybe it's only about your favorite video game series, but tomorrow it might not be. The second reason I'm making this video is just because I want to talk about FNAF. Recently I was thinking, what if we did get a FNAF show? What would it be about? At first I thought, yeah, probably the Fazbear Fright series, and that seemed like the most logical answer. If we got a series based on the Fazbear Frights books, what would it look like? In my opinion, that would probably be the most logical answer. Nothing based on the games, probably. More likely to be, every episode is based on a story from the Fazbear Frights books. And with how many stories we're already announced to have, 27, there would definitely be enough to fill up a whole season of a show. Some stories would definitely translate better to a TV format, and some could feel very much like Goosebumps stories. Others might need a little bit of tweaking to make them fit the genre, but I think we could make it work. I don't think there would be much special effects used. I think there would be a lot of costumes, makeup, practical effects. I don't think there would be very much CGI used. For stories like To Be Beautiful, though, where Sarah turns into a robot, I feel like then it would be a lot more practical to use CGI. And I don't think that this is very unlikely to happen, actually. I mean, we already know we're getting a FNAF movie, eventually, and we know that there's a Cuphead show being announced, again, on Netflix, and Hello Neighbor is producing its own show on YouTube. I could see FNAF getting its own thing as well. Of course, it wouldn't be animated, likely, so it would be a very different thing to produce, but I think it could be really cool if it happened. As for who would produce it, again, I'm thinking Netflix. That's partially why I said Netflix at the start of this video, because they seem to be the most likely to take on a project like this. And Netflix has proven themselves to be very capable of producing good shows in the past. It's been kind of hit or miss with them a lot, but they've done really well with shows like Stranger Things and such. All in all, this is my take on a FNAF Netflix show, and, a little PSA for you guys on how you can stay knowledgeable in times like these. I hope you guys enjoyed and aren't too bothered by the clickbaits. It's really the first time I've done something like that. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like, because I have a feeling there's going to be a storm of dislikes coming. And if you're new here, maybe subscribe. I'm a YouTuber, so I have to say these things. It's in the contract. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.